Hello my TBDs, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video testing out products that I don't use because I'm scared of them. I don't know how to use these products, or they're just weird and I haven't given the dedicated time to figure out how to use them. So if you like these types of videos, be sure to give this one a thumbs up and give me a thumbs up for the background, the new goodness of fall. Really excited about the new background. Before we jump into the video, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I put this on and Chris is like, is this because it's fall? And I'm like, no, this is just my Beetlejuice shirt, but also like I feel very fall in this shirt. So that is the reason, the occasion for the stripes. All right, so first I'm gonna go in with a illuminating skin refresh mist. My friend Kelsey actually gave this to me. This is from SKIN&CO Roma. This is the Truffle Therapy Illuminating Skin Refresh Mist. It says Radiant Dew. If you know me, I have oily skin, but I figured I could just try it before hopping into the rest of these products. Oh, it smells like spiced perfume. I don't know if this has truffles or like mushrooms in it. I have zero idea. I don't know. I like starting off my makeup with a good hydrating mist. So that's why I figured I should try that. It is a little bit sticky and it's definitely added a little bit of a glow to my skin. For primer, I have two here. This is the Derma Blend Insta Grip Jelly Primer, and then I also have the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. Forget what this one says. Make pores visibly disappear, mattified complexion. I might try this one again. I have not used this since I tried it in the Catrice video a while back, because I don't know, it just like scares me. It looks like this. And I think I just haven't really given it another shot. This is a little bit darker than my normal skin tone, but it says it's supposed to adjust to your skin tone. So it goes on a little darker and then kind of lightens up once it warms with your skin. Wow, it's really blurring out my skin really well. I am so excited that we're back into the holiday season, into the fall and winter months, because this is my favorite time of year. I love having the more like fall holiday type backgrounds going on. Whenever I decorate for summer, they're just like, I don't know, it feels like my background is so boring. All right, this smoothed out my skin super nicely. My skin is now very matte. It feels nice on the skin. Hopefully it doesn't break me out. I do have some breakouts going on. So excited about them. Yeah, I really like that primer. We'll see if it actually keeps me matte, because I'm going in with a foundation that's from Sephora. This is the Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. I don't know how to use this. I have zero idea. I used this a long time ago and it still has some in here. I have the shade Light. Okay, shake well for 5 seconds before use. Cover hair and clothes. Close eyes and hold can 10 inches away from face, pressing on nozzle and moving in circular motions. Or spray directly onto brush and buff in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be spraying this all over. No, I haven't used this in such a long time, but here we are trying it again because it's just sat there and I don't know how to use this. I feel like it takes a really long time to blend in and it just is kind of like a gimmicky product to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this IT Cosmetics Love is the foundation brush, I think. Spray this. There's some in here. What's wrong with my nozzle? I don't think my, oh, what? Maybe I can't use this because the nozzle's not working. Okay, I can't use this. I'm gonna go grab a different foundation then. Be right back. All right, I grabbed the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, not because I'm scared of this, but because I do not use it very often because of its moussey texture. I feel like it just takes a lot longer to buff it and blend it into the skin, so I just never use it. I don't really know what's the best way to use this is. Maybe go in with a beauty blender. I don't know, things that are not just like a liquid foundation kind of make me nervous. I never grab them like when I'm doing my daily makeup. Oh, this is actually a good color for me. I was scared it was gonna be too dark. Going on very matte, like this is making me real matte. And it is a little light for me, but that's okay. We can darken it up with some bronzer. We are going to a murder mystery party tonight for my mom's birthday. I have no idea what it is or why it is or like what you do. Like, are you a part of it? I don't even know. If so, I didn't do it. I'm not the one. feel like this definitely doesn't have as much give as if I were to use a liquid foundation. When you take it and apply it to your skin, it kind of like is difficult to blend a little bit just because it is a heavier, more thick consistency. It's not like a liquid that spreads very easily, but that's what the foundation looks like. It looks good. I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I'd say it's maybe like low medium coverage, but I'm looking in the viewfinder and I'm so pale. I'm gonna take this Pixi Brightening Peach Correction. This is supposed to be a correction concealer. I've never used this because it's scary. This is peach, and it's like, I think it's supposed to like tone down the blue in your under eye circles. And I don't know if this is supposed to be a full-on concealer. Kind of looks like it might be. You know, it's kind of difficult to like blend out with your finger. I would say that it covered my dark circle pretty well. It does seem to be working like a concealer. I didn't know if I was supposed to wear this like underneath a concealer or what. Kind of weird blending it out with your finger, but it covered. It didn't cover completely, like I can still see my dark circles a little bit, but it did a pretty good job. I am gonna have to set this down because if I don't, it will crease for sure. It is a very like tacky, sticky consistency. And I'm gonna take the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I don't really have a powder that I'm scared of. I have a hard time keeping products that I don't see myself ever using. So most of the products that I have, I do enjoy using. There's just like a handful that I'm like, ugh. All right, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the concealer. I would not say it's full coverage or anything, but it looks nice. Like it looks nice underneath my eyes. All right, I'm gonna set the rest of my face. No, I should not set the rest of my face. Okay, I just set my forehead and I'm so happy I remembered to not because I have cream contour. I don't know how to use this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. What? Do I use a brush? Because I got this. I'm gonna take this shade in the middle. Seems like the most neutral shade. Just kind of like, did that work? You use a brush for this? Or do you use a sponge? Looks contoury. All right, this like isn't too scary. I was thinking that it was gonna be really scary. It adds this nice like shadow underneath your cheeks, except it looks like a little patchy. Maybe I brought it down too far. Just get rid of that. Where's my beauty blender? Kind of powdered my forehead, but I figured I could just like add this on top. It's probably fine. All right, there is the cream contour. I did it pretty minimal just because I did not want to go overboard with this, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It seems to blend out pretty easily and it added a nice contour to my cheeks, so that's great. So cool. Okay, I would definitely use this again. I don't know if I would use the top shades just because like that's not what I would ever use for concealer, but I would definitely use that again and it looks pretty natural. How do I set that now with powder? I do have a cream blush. How do I use this? This is from, what? The Beauty Crop, and it's Papaya Don't Preach. It's a blush duo, and it's got a cream one and then a not cream one, and I don't know how to use this, but I'm really scared. Yeah, I don't know. Too much? I look like a clown. This has a weird color for a blush. That's what the cream blush looks like. I'm not a huge fan of the cream blush. I feel like it kind of like took off my foundation right here and I look weird. I look like a clown. It's too much pink. But I guess I'll just take my powder brush and do I just go over all of it? I suppose. I don't know how else to do it. I do have oily skin, so I kind of like have to. All right, I feel like that toned it down a little bit, but my cheeks just look so pink. I'm gonna take this highlight and contour palette by IBY Beauty. I've never used this except maybe once. And it looks like this. I think I got it in a BoxyCharm a very long time ago, but this is what I'm gonna use to bronze my skin with. I'm gonna take this shade right here, Contour 2. See, but doesn't this like mess with the cream blush I just put on? I don't know. I guess I just really don't get cream products. Confuses me, especially because I have to set my face. I'm not sure how to work with them. Yeah, maybe it's just the foundation. Like the foundation seems really pink. I am going to set down, I suppose, my blush with the other color to kind of like neutralize it out. I don't know. Cream anything just seems kind of like an extra step. For highlight, I am going, I don't know, I have two loose highlights that I'm not sure which one I want to use. The first one is the J.Cat Luxe Pro Powder in Pearl Luminizer. Then I have the Ofra Derma Mineral Powder in the shade Pink Sapphire. I might mix the two because they both, like, this seems super pink, this seems super white. We will see. I don't even know if I can. It kind of makes me scared. I guess I'll just take the J.Cat one first in the lid. See, this just to me looks like a glitter and not so much a highlighter. I mean, it's pretty, like that looks okay, but it still looks like a glitter to me. I might add on top just the Ofra one, see what it looks like. Oh, bad call. That's really, really glittery, but now I gotta make a match. Yeah, definitely more of a glittery highlight. Oh, whoops. Just buff that away. I'm gonna have to tone it down just a little bit, like blend the edges right here with my beauty blender. That's what it looks like with two of them mixed together. I think it's pretty, but you can see individual sparkles on my skin. Not so much of a wet look. I don't know, I think I prefer the J.Cat one over the Ofra one because the J.Cat was definitely less glittery, but they both had an element of like glitter. But I mean, I would wear the J.Cat one again. I'm gonna use the NARS eyeshadow base in the shade Light just to put a base for my eyes. I actually think my face looks pretty good for just using cream contour and cream blush products for the very first time. I can definitely tell a difference with the cream contour compared to what I normally use. Definitely more like chiseled. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows off camera. All right, so I am done with my eyebrows and I took the Tarte Aspyn Ovard palette just as some transition shades in my crease. I put the shade High School Sweetheart in my crease, this one right here, and then this one is Road Trip, and I put this in the outer V just to give myself some crease shades because I'm going to be going in with a palette from Tarte. It's the Rainforest of the Sea palette, foil finger paints. And this is the Lunar one. So I actually got this, I don't know, Sephora just like gave it to me. I did not pay for this. I think they just added it in there as like an extra bonus. They're like, you spent a lot of money here. Here's a free palette for you. The palette actually looks really cool. It looks very glittery and these are what the shades look like. So I've never used like a pressed foil type of thing from Tarte, but they look really cool. I'm thinking about using a mixture of these two right here. And I needed some matte transition shades in the crease. That is all of caught up with what I was doing. Oh, I think I want to use this silver shade in the inner part of my eye and then have this all over the lid and then maybe smudge this under the lower lash line. We will see how creative I'm feeling. So I'm gonna take, wow, it's a very soft. That's what it looks like. Whoa, what? Okay, I'm just gonna take this and lightly press this into like my inner part of my eye. These are so wet feeling, it's crazy. And they're so pigmented. All right, and then I'm going to take the shade right here, put it all over my lid. This one feels equally as soft and wet. And I'm just trying to like blend the two. That turned out cool. All right, the standout product for sure is this silver one in the middle. This one right here is good, but it's definitely not as like in your face just because it's a darker color, but it is pretty. Ooh, this one's more like a press-on pigment type of thing. I might skip this one because I don't think that would smudge out well underneath my lower lash line. I cannot get over how cool these are. If you have not tried these, the Tarte foil finger paints, these are really cool and very, very, very pigmented and just super different of an eyeshadow formula than I've ever used. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and take the shade Road Trip and smudge it underneath my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a black liner. This is the Maybelline waterproof gel pencil in the shade Sleek Onyx. Put this in my waterline. Now I really feel like a weird version of Beetlejuice. I'm gonna do my mascara. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion, and I will be right back. So far, the standout product is definitely this Tarte palette. I think these eyeshadows are so cool, and I love it. I just love how like, bam, they are in the eye. Lastly, I'm gonna take this ZARA High Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade M11. I haven't used this in a very long time, and I think I've just kind of like avoided liquid lipsticks lately. I've been really using the crayons from Maybelline that I did a Wear Test Wednesday on not that long ago, and they're just super easy to apply. So to be honest, I've just like shoved everything else to the side and been like, just the crayons. But I figured I should, you know, test it out. I bought it. Forgot how dark this was. Such a pretty color. I forgot how much I liked the ZARA lipsticks. So good. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I hope you enjoyed this video with me testing out products I weirdly avoid using for one reason or another. Most of them scare me. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I definitely would re-wear some of these products. And let me know if you have any of these or any other weird products that you're like, you think those are weird. I have some weird products because I would love to know, and maybe I will purchase them to do another video like this in the future. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.